So I just wrote awesome match. I wrote this was like a good match. Everyone's a solid worker. I wrote, but like this is the world champion of your company. Look at Rollins.
Yeah,
Look at fucking
I wrote that
Roman.
too.
This is the world champion of your company doing this shit. All my notes were just LMAO, like, come on. And then I wrote MJF works an injury. Joe comes out after the match for his match and punks out MJF, pushes him. I wrote, yes, give me Joe as world champion. I wrote Joe and MJF brawl. This is dumb because MJF's character wouldn't do that when he's hurt. He would, even if he's the good guy, he's our scumbag. Okay, he'd sneak off and he'd get Joe another time. He wouldn't
You,
go while he's injured, neck injury. I'm gonna run at
no,
Joe. MJF would never do that. That's just not good character work right there. So yeah, but
you,
I want Joe as world champ, and that would be way better than whatever MJF. Let him do his thing. It'll Tony Khan on someone like Joe and raise your TV ratings. Get people. Jay White is right there or something, Kenny's right there. Do something to get people invested. And I don't care about his world title reign. This was not what I expected from MJF's title reign. And yeah, call me a fucking mark. I don't care. Go ahead, Hairline.
you're Mark.
Yeah.
Did you not get it? Like fucking, it was so. Yeah. This was a callback to the time that MJF was the security guard on NXT, even though WWE's the enemy.
Yes. Well, I knew. Yes. And the thing
Okay,
is they keep. Why do they have to bring? They just are obsessed with WWE. They can't help
Tony's
but
Mark.
yeah, they just try to, and I do appreciate that about AEW. Like, oh, we're blending all the universes and stuff. And I'm not saying like pretend this didn't happen, but it was a callback to NXT. Well, I'm glad he's such an
Yes, you get it.
NXT 2016 mark, like I was. That's what Tony Khan is. No,
All
you
right,
go
so the
ahead.
match itself, though. So our champion is opening the show in a tag match.
Mm.
And most of all, hey,
Again.
did you notice that the crowd was indeed chanting kangaroo kick? Kind
Yeah.
of sounds like to me that kangaroo kick got over, bro.
Yeah. No, I was wrong,
I'm
dude.
just saying.
Yeah. But it's just
Um,
it's just like who or what is the audience they're attracting?
Excalibur knows absolutely nothing about basketball, but knows every goddamn thing about Joshi ref. The chair shot to the back of MJF's neck fucking actually made me drop my job.
Yeah.
This was sports entertainment, man. It was crazy to me. Like, I'm not, like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, fucking, that Silver guy is pretty fucking cringe in hearing what you just told me you said on Twitter. And these guys aren't exactly what I would say is credible opponents. You know what I'm saying? But this
True.
match and just the storytelling and all that
Right.
had me super fucking invested, bro.
Yeah, they're great. They're great.
And then when MJF was laying there on the ground, he was just like, "Where's Adam? Where's Adam?" It's just like fucking
It's just
topping me, man.
it's just like this angle though, like how do you so do they just circumvent and feud Dark Order? Like how I don't know. My whole thing is like you got to put heat on Kingdom, right?
Yeah, I get that's not a thing anymore, I guess.
Yeah, sorry. I don't mean this. You go ahead, buddy. It just the logic. I'm always trying to be logical.
No, yeah,
No,
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 yeah.
Marks, what are you
Fucking no,
doing?
no, you're right though. We did spend the past couple of weeks watching Adam, Adam, just a fucking guess what, guys, Dark Order. So I'm not gonna say this right. The Insarari Stunner
Don't,
in
shut the fuck up. How about that? Shut the fuck up.
Insaria Stunner, Insaria Stunner into a backbreaker.
Yeah,
That was sick.
yeah.
Fucking MJF came back, huge pop. Very fucking Terry Funk of him. And can you imagine that, dude? Fucking MJF, he got a hot tag, bro. The crowd reacted to a fucking hot tag. And that's like one of two hot tags I've seen a fucking crowd react to in AEW. And then I got a good one. Here's my new one for you, bro. It's all about the woo! Get used to it.
All right.
Um,
The schmoz after Joe and all that. Your thoughts?
you didn't like that one?
No,
It's all about the Roo shirts.
I
It's all about
really
the Roo shirts.
did. You invent that or did they invent that?
Yeah, look, I wrote it down.
I hope I know MJF does listen. That is confirmed, but don't
yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
please
Well,
MJF don't do that.
well, yeah. Well, Tony Khan's in our Discord, so it doesn't really
Right.
matter. No, man, I fucking kind of what I said there though. where I started this. Yeah, so in the NXT, Joe got shoved. Joe shoved MJF actually, but MJF never worked for that. I created MJF and Neville. I don't know, man. I'm geeked for this, bro, because obviously Joe's gonna take the belt off him, right?
He has to because
Like
it's so
Joe's.
convoluted. You have Dark Order crippling him. You have the Kingdom and Roddy cutting promos on him, and then you have Joe shoving him and then him attacking Joe. Okay, so are we gonna
It
spread
was
him
lit,
thin
bro.
here? Like fuck, man. What is he gonna be in 4 angles every fucking show? You got to just focus MJF on like one thing, get the belt off him, let Joe reign with other people. And they're
Ah,
they're they're teasing MJF's fucking neck. Okay, let Joe hit a muscle buster on him, put MJF on the shelf for a bit, give him time to film whatever movie I'm sure he's got lined up or whatever.